Hello and welcome into the cutoff race for the Season 3 round of 16 here in the San Jose Sharks Cup Series. Today we come to you live from the Lady in Black here in Darlington, South Carolina at one of the oldest NASCAR track ever. And ladies and gentlemen, has this one proven to put on a show the last couple of years. On the pole today, they did an invert, so now it's the bottom of the standings. So William Byron draws the pole today, looking to rebound and maybe get that must-win he needs to advance to the round of 12. Same for Daniel Suarez after wrecking last week at Dover. What a fantastic track, though, this has proven to be over the years. It's one of the holy grails, and if you can win here, you can win anywhere. So we take a look at your starting lineup. It's William Byron and Daniel Suarez on the pole. Behind them, Corey LaJoie and Ryan Newman, and those are your four drivers that come into today's race below the cut line. Row number 4, Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Blaney. Row 5, Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski. Row 6, Eric Jones and Alex Bowman. Row 7, Michael McDowell and Kyle Busch driving the Batman paint scheme for the new The Batman that came out. And the final playoff drivers, Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson in row number 8. Behind them, it's Chase Briscoe and Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell. Then give it to Ross Chastain and Ty Dillon, Kevin Harvick, and yet another Batman car, Quinn Houff. Then Justin Haley, the new driver of the 32, and Timmy Hill. Austin Cindric and Denny Hamlin behind them. Eric Almirola and the Danica Patrick throwback with Bubba Wallace next to him. Joey Logano and AJ Allmendinger. Garrett Smithley and Cole Custer. And rounding out the field all by himself, throwing it back to his 2014 Cheers car, it's Austin Dillon. Let's go green here in Darlington. 15 laps. William Byron leads him into turn number 1. Down the back straightaway, Byron leads, and now here comes Corey LaJoie looking to make a move to second as we go on to 2 out of 15. Kyle Larson already getting racy, going 3 wide down the front straightaway, and here comes last week's winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., pushing for the lead, but Byron fights back on the high side. Now 3 wide down the front straightaway, and Brad Keselowski gets sideways going into turn number 1. On to lap 4 out of 15. Here's DiBenedetto. DiBenedetto to the inside, right on the quarter panel. Matt DiBenedetto is going to take the lead from William Byron. So they go down the front straightaway with Kurt Busch coming to the inside of Byron. Field flybys through turn number 1, and now Kurt Busch is going to take the lead. And they bombard Matt DiBenedetto, and now the Busch brothers battling for the lead, and Kyle Busch is going to take it. But here comes Matt DiBenedetto, 3 wide, Martin Truex Jr. to the lead now. And now look for Ryan Blaney as he's riding into turn number 2 behind Truex. Blaney hard into 3, right on the back bumper of Martin Truex Jr. The inside, Ryan Blaney is going to take the lead as they go through lap traffic, and they're wrecking in the front stretch. Playoff driver Alex Bowman gets turned off the nose of Ryan Newman, and the caution is out. Is this exciting or what? Ladies and gentlemen, Darlington Speedway, it doesn't get better than this. They say too tough to tame for a reason, folks. Let's take a look at what happens on the front stretch. Bowman kind of comes up on Newman. Bowman for sure not going to be happy with Ryan Newman after this, but honestly, I don't know if I chalk that up to Ryan Newman's fault. I think Bowman kind of closed him off, didn't give him much room, but Alex Bowman, he has to fight for his playoff life here in the cutoff race. He's going to go back out. Just pit and get back out on the track. We're going to restart on lap 10 out of 15 with 6 to go. The racing action is heating up just now. Let's go back green. Blaney and Truex lead him into 1. Field flies by through turns 1 and 2. Corey LaJoie getting aggressive 3 wide as they go into 3. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, and Alex Bowman's in the wall again. Maybe he has a tire down, but he stays out. Caution free. A hard hit for Alex Bowman. And now here comes Truex through 3, and they're wrecking Alex Bowman. And it's a hard hit for Ryan Newman. Alex Bowman catches up to Newman and sends him hard into the wall. And Newman is not going to be able to continue for that one. And folks, Ryan Newman's playoff hopes have just come to a halt. He came in below the cut line in need of a great race, and Alex Bowman just ended his Season 3 playoff hopes early. Really tough break for Ryan Newman. You hate to see that in the Oscar Mayer 6. Hard to swallow if you're Ryan Newman to go out that way. And if you're Alex Bowman, I'd watch your back. going into the round of 12. But here we go. 2 laps to go. It's a 2-lap shootout at Darlington. Truex, Kurt Busch lead him into one. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, here comes Corey LaJoie. Looking to the inside. LaJoie slides up and follows Truex in. White flag in the air. Into turn number 1. Out of turn 2. Down the back stretch. LaJoie dives the inside. Slide job. He's into Truex. And Corey LaJoie is going to win it at Darlington and punch his ticket to the round of 12. He came in below the cut line, but not anymore. Corey LaJoie advances to the round of 12, winning at Darlington. He gets his long-awaited Darlington win after Ryan Newman spun him in the last turn last year for the win, and it all comes full circle as Corey LaJoie in the Season 3 playoffs goes to the round of 12. Great runs from Truex. He has been so good, so consistent in the round of 16. One race won at Kansas. Kurt Busch 3rd, Daniel Suarez 4th, Kyle Busch 5th, Brad Keselowski 6th, 7th Eric Jones, 8th Ryan Blaney, 9th Kyle Larson, and 10th Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to close out your top 10, all playoff drivers. Unfortunately, Ryan Newman, that is devastating. To go out the way that he did, he fought hard, but unfortunately it just was not enough. And Ryan Newman going to come up very short in heartbreaking fashion in what is rumored to be his last year in the San Jose Sharks Cup Series full-time. So here are your playoff standings for the round of 12. We'll get to the eliminated drivers later. But coming in below the cut line, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has a lot of work to make up if he gets to the round of 8. He's minus 25, Suarez 15 back, LaJoie 6 back, and Ryan Blaney 5 back. Kyle Larson still the points leader after he accumulated all those playoff points, and here are the drivers eliminated. Matt DiBenedetto finished 8 points out after finishing 18th today. Chase Elliott 9 points out. He's been eliminated. The fan favorite who went to the championship 4 in Season 1 eliminated 9 points back. Newman 27 back, and William Byron about as bad consistently as you can be for 3 playoff races. William Byron just bad in all 3 of them. He had no chance. He started on the pole today, ran up front a little bit, but ultimately faded back and could not make his way back up the field. Well, folks, it doesn't get much more exciting than that. That's why Darlington is the round of 16 cutoff. We can't wait to see you next week. Just 12 drivers remain chasing down the season.